Can moms over 40 really make money with TikTok Shop affiliate program? So let me go ahead and break it down, guys, and thank you for allocating a little bit of your time. I'm going to try to make it as easy for you as possible, so this way you can quickly get the main idea for what is the likelihood, what is the probability for working mom over 40 be able to pull this off and make consistent income with TikTok Shop. I'm gonna quickly break this down. I'm actually heading out right now to Home Depot and make some side hustling income on the side, guys. And what I do is, as I create this channel, guys, I talk about all sorts of realistic side hustles that moms over 40 and other kind of side hustlers can make, and share those side hustles with you, including things like TikTok Shop affiliate program, and other business models as well. So today I'm going to be talking about TikTok Shop affiliate program and how what is the probability of a typical mom who is extremely tired, who have a bunch of pets, cats, kids, and dogs, who have all sorts of chores to run. What is the probability of making money with TikTok Shop? And guys, look, I'm going to be super extremely honest with you, and I'm going to let you make that decision whether this is something or not you're interested in pursuing. But look, here's what you have to understand, that realistically speaking, what's going to happen is, if you're going to start off any business, including TikTok Shop affiliate, there's going to be challenges. So first, what I want to do, I want to describe to you those challenges, so this way you can decide for yourself whether or not this is something for you. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out my previous workshop where I talked about TikTok Shop Live and all sorts of ways for how to find viral product, go ahead and take a look at that video. And guys, look, also what I do, I try to actually listen to all the responses from your polls. So on a regular basis, what I do is I create polls for you, and I see a lot of folks responding on those polls, and that helps me better understand what kind of a content I should be creating for you, so this way you develop that interest and make some money faster. So guys, look, one of the biggest hurdles that many moms over 40 run into with TikTok Shop affiliate program is the fact that they're getting extreme amount of violations, and before you know it, they just give up. So in many cases, many moms over 40 don't even start, simply because they don't have enough followers. So guys, if you have this problem, if you are thinking like, well, how do I get the followers? How do I get 1,000 followers or 5,000 followers to get that TikTok Shop fully rolling? Well, don't worry about that. There's ways to do that using either ad method, or you just buy a TikTok account. But of course, if you buy a TikTok account, it's going to be a gazillion times more riskier. So the safer method is to just do ads. So WSP, thank you guys. Thank you, Sammy, for joining, Sammy Stewart. And guys, look, here's what you have to understand. There's going to be a lot of creators out there who's going to be telling you, you could do this, this is easy, whatever, right? Guys, don't believe any of that. This is extremely hard to pull this off. Oh wow, I got 12 viewers. Holy smokes. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. You seem kind. Yeah, you know what, guys, I really try to do this for you. I'm actually heading out right now to Home Depot, and as I'm heading out, I figured I'd just take you guys with me and squabble up together to give you a realistic expectation of what it's like to actually make money with TikTok Shop, and whether or not this is something for you. Because in many cases, many moms over 40, they get kind of overwhelmed with so much content from so many creators telling you, like, you could do this, you could do that, and next thing you know, you watch all those videos on YouTube, and then you end up not doing anything at all. You kind of become like that process prisoner, and I discovered that myself, and kind of going through the same hurdle. So I was like, man, I gotta do something about it. I gotta create some sort of content for bougie boss moms, so this way you guys make some realistic income. So here's what I came up with. I came up with a talent agency. So for the past year and a half, all I was doing was just hyper focusing on building a talent agency that helps moms over 40 get connected with brands. So this way you don't necessarily have to be like constantly selling, constantly hustling and bustling, and like literally just burning your brain cells trying to figure out how to do this, because it's hard. It's extremely hard, guys. Like, nobody, don't listen to that 20-year-old guys that are telling you like, hey, this is easy, all you need to do is find a viral product, or any of that. Guys, none of that BS works. If you're a mom over 40, you got to be thinking smarter. You don't have any time for that. You don't have time to be researching any kind of products out there, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. Guys, by the next thing you know, by the time you go to sleep and take care of your pets, cats, kids, and dogs, all the time is gone. You don't have time to be sitting in those lives and just like literally burning brain cells. What you do have time for, guys, is to be smart bougie boss moms. And one of the ways to do that is to get a virtual assistant who could do this for you. That's the best way to do that, guys. And of course, some of you will say, well, I don't know how to do that. What am I going to tell a virtual assistant? I don't know how to do this. How realistic is that? Guys, this is more realistic than you trying to learn TikTok Shop. It's more realistic than you getting like all of those violations, because what I see a lot of moms do, they get those violations and then say hello, thank you guys for joining, say hi. So Charles Jenkins, thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much, guys. You by the way, guys, look, here's what I try to do for you. I try to, like, you probably have seen me create some crazy content over there on shirts. Definitely take a look at that content. Before I even talk about TikTok Shop, like, some of you have those. Every time I talk to different mom over 40, I discovered that many moms over 40 have different urges. Some of them kind of just don't want to do anything at all, and some moms want to do something, but they want to do this kind of at their own time pace. They don't want to be kind of being overwhelmed and doing all those things. They just don't trust a lot of those creators that go out there and literally just tell them you could do this. And I already know, guys, I tried it myself. This is extremely hard to do. Like, you have greater chances of becoming a TikTok Shop brand owner versus TikTok Shop affiliate, and there's not a lot of people talking about that, and they're just kind of telling you go ahead and sell for other people, when you could do so much better, guys. You could create your own brand and get other people to sell for you. And of course, this is a less kind of a popular model. You're not going to see too many people talking about it on YouTube. So I'm coming back over here and helping you guys figure this out. Guys, check this out. I actually obviously, like, as I'm doing this, guys, I'm also talking about all sorts of realistic side hustles that you could actually make money with, in kind of like for real, not just like, oh, you know what, go ahead and research something and it will take an entire year for you to figure out what to sell, and then you give up and not make any money at all. What I want you to do, guys, I want you to do this in parallel. I want you to do this kind of pick very small goal, something like, for example, right now I went ahead and I just took my car and drove to Home Depot, and I'm like literally gonna make 20 bucks taking a picture of Home Depot. I kid you not. I'm gonna go ahead and literally pull up in front of Home Depot, and I'll quickly tell you like how this works, how you could make realistic money making stupid pictures. And that may motivate you more than the TikTok Shop, before you're ready to like chew on to something bigger like doing TikTok Shop. Everybody's talking about it, but what a lot of people are not talking about, how many violations you could get and how easy it is to get those violations, and how moms over 40 are just not capable of processing so much information from all of those trends that are constantly changing and keeping up with that content in order not to have those violations. And as a result, you end up losing insane amount of time versus actually making money with some real legit side hustles that you actually could apply right away, guys, and start spawning money. But of course, I also talk about TikTok Shop. I also talk about being a TikTok Shop brand owner and whatnot, and I could literally explain to you how all of this works. But the first thing first, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some money with doing basic things like taking a picture of Home Depot. So right now I'm in front of Home Depot, and thank you guys for allocating a little bit of your time. My name is Ron Wells, your 21st century freedom writer, former certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut, full stack cybersecurity cloud engineer, and your ticket to freedom. Thank you, guys. If you're a mom over 40, I create content specifically for moms over 40, but of course there's some other guys coming down in here who want to learn this stuff, and of course I'm not gonna say no. In fact, I'm gonna empower many guys who are not necessarily moms over 40 to squabble up together and help moms over 40, because they need it the most. They get overwhelmed a lot by so much content on the internet, and nobody's telling the truth. So I figured I'd go ahead and jump in and tell you the truth of how you could actually make some money, and whether or not TikTok Shop affiliate program is worth it. But the first thing first, I actually arrived over here to Home Depot. I'm gonna kind of describe to you what I'm gonna do, and as I'm actually gonna do this, while I'm describing to you what I'm doing, guys, I'm kind of preparing and evaluating the site over here. And this is kind of a big site. So right now I arrived to Home Depot, and I'm going to be making some money doing some really basic stuff. Like, any mom could do this. This is just so stupid easy, guys. You could do this. And like, here's what you got to understand, guys. You probably seen Hulk Hogan recently, passed away, no longer with us. And one of the things that Hulk Hogan received as a tip from Arnold was this: if you ever feel like you can't do something, if you ever feel like you just don't want to do anything, you don't want to be consistent, just pick, just try something something for a little bit. Just go ahead and try something, like pulling weights, for example, just for a little bit, until you kind of try it a little bit, pulling weights, and the next thing you know, you're in the zone, you're in the flow, and all of a sudden you want to pull more weights. The same thing here, guys. The same thing here. So this is an example of a side hustle that I'm doing right now. Super simple. Many of you guys, after watching this workshop, could apply it right away and start using it and start responding money versus just kind of being TikTok zombies and watching all of those TikTok shop affiliates and not making any money at all. Because the truth is, the trends are so fast happening that unless you're really like on top of the game and spending like 4 to 5 hours a day, just nothing but literally going live and just, I face it, you have pets, cats, kids, and dogs to take care of. It's not realistic. But for those moms who you could feel like this is realistic and this is your stay-at-home mom and you're coachable and you're ready to learn that stuff, of course, guys, I also have a coaching program to help you get started. But the first thing with TikTok Shop, and of course, not only the TikTok Shop affiliate program, but the TikTok seller program to help you become your own brand owner, the feudal lord. So this way you could actually have other people selling for you, and this way you don't really have to be like burning your brain cells trying to do this by yourself and constantly going live and then like wasting colossal amount of time versus a bunch of people just selling stuff for you. But anyway, guys, look, here's what I'm going to talk about right now. I'm in front of a garden center right now in Home Depot. So the side hustle that I'm exploring right now is I'm going to take some pictures of this garden center and the Home Depot. It's going to take me about like literally maybe 10 minutes to take the picture. Typically, it's not the whole Home Depot that I have to take a picture of. I have this app that you could download yourself, guys, and you could use it and also go out and take pictures as well and spawn money doing that. So what this app does, and of course, guys, I'm going to let you know more about that app once you jump into my community. Just DM the word PAF on my Insta. But this is really simple, guys. You walk around, you take pictures of Home Depot, and the next thing you know, or not just Home Depot, it could be a bank site, it could be Home Depot, it could be a house, and boom, you pocket that money and you're good to go. That's how easy it is. So in fact, I'm going to go ahead and pocket that money right now. I'm in front of Home Depot. This is as easy as it takes. It's a lot easier than doing a TikTok shop. TikTok shop, you create a video, you get a violation. At the end of the day, you don't even make $10, guys. That's the reality for moms over 40 who are trying to learn TikTok shop. The reality is you won't make anything more than $10, but could spend literally like entire year trying. So instead of doing that, try this side hustle instead. This is really simple side hustle. All you have to do is download an app, pull out that app that I told you about. You'll learn more about it by jumping into my community. I have a free community, guys. DM the word PAF on my Insta, and I'll give you access to my community. And I have a bunch of AI bots for you and a bunch of guides that will help you build your brand and make more sales across multiple platforms like Threads, TikTok, YouTube, etc. And of course, guys, jump into my YouTube shorts to start answering some of those questions that I'm asking in the polls for what kind of skills would you like to learn. So guys, look, I'm gonna get going without further ado. I'm gonna have to take some pictures over here of this Home Depot, make that $20 real quick, and then of course, guys, double down on the TikTok shop affiliate and tell you guys if it's worth it or not in a next workshop. But for now, since I'm already here, I'm gonna take those pictures now, and definitely, guys, jump in, and I'd like to help you out. Jump into my community once again. The link in the bio, buy that link /Freedom Fusion System, and then in there you're gonna see Instagram. DM the word PAF on my Insta, PATH, and jump into my community. And I'd love to help you guys out. Take care.